Hello, I'm Paul Beckwith, and I'm in a town called Red Lake, or near a town called Red Lake, Ontario. Last year, this town was evacuated because of a wildfire in the forest. So we're just going to go slowly here, and I'm going to show you some of the damage from the burnt trees. They're on both sides of the road, and they were approaching the town. And luckily, the fire was put out. I'm not sure the history of how it was put out, but a lot of the trees. I'm surprised because a lot of the trees are still standing. Right, you can see all of these trees that are not. They're all dead now. Okay, but many of them are still standing. So that was probably, I'm guessing, a very quick burning fire. You can see all of the debris. And it goes for quite a while. It's on both sides of the road. And this is significant because right now there's loads of fires burning in BC, of course. There's also many fires burning in this region, and they're off in the distance. You can go to OntarioFires.com, and it shows you the active fires and the acres or hectares that are burning right now. So, but this fire, the fire that took these forests down was last year, and luckily the town survived. The town wasn't affected, but like I said, they did have to evacuate everybody. It's really kind of a dire or apocalyptic type situation here. And if I can see where the sun is in the sky, it's really hazy right now. In fact, I'm breathing smoke from the wildfires that are nearby. And talking to some of the local people, and my son Neil was saying that there's been smoke on and off in this region since the heat wave first started. So it's been going on for. Look at the landscape here. It's quite extensively blackened and burned. You can see the bare rock amongst the trees, and I'm not sure what I expected from this landscape. I don't think I expected all these trees to still be standing. I thought the odd tree would be standing, and look at the devastation there. And it goes on for kilometers and kilometers as we head closer towards the town. So I think the town was extremely lucky. And often these fires, the movement is pretty unpredictable. I mean, if the wind is strong in one direction, of course that will. Here I think we might be getting to the towards the outskirts of the fire here. This is still burned in this region, and then this is the transition where the fire was. It jumped that strand, and then it's burned down this section, so it's still continuing a bit. The embers from fires can be carried by the wind for very, very long distances, and you can have parts of the forest that are untouched and other parts that are completely devastated. And the smell of smoke is, like I said, is still very strong. I don't think it's from this particular fire last year, the charred trees. It's from the new fires that are going on. So this is always a problem in northern communities, and of course BC with the heat waves, with temperatures reaching almost 50 degrees Celsius. Everything is dry as a bone, and single sparks can set things off. Anyway, thank you for listening. So go on Google Earth and put in Red Lake, Ontario, And if you bring up, in Google Earth, depending on when the maps are updated, you can look at the satellite images, and if it's been updated recently, you'll be able to spot the areas that were burned and the areas that are, how close it got to the town. Okay, thanks again for listening. Please check out my website, paulbeckwith.net.